Sure. Yeah, just what an accomplishment, these guys had throughout the season. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I sat there for probably a couple months and was just thinking, how are we going to approach this season? Because I knew that there was going to be a big target on our back. There was going to be a lot of high expectations. We returned everybody from a state championship where we really, we kind of snuck under the radar and found a way to play our best basketball at the right time. But the way we started our season, we wanted our guys to know that they weren't entitled to be here. It just wasn't going to happen. We didn't want them to, get into the beginning of the season and be complacent and just think that they were good enough. So we really kind of set, 3 expectations. We talked about 3 things. We said, one, we're the champ. We know that there's going to be a big target on our back, and when we're the champ, we're going to practice like it. So we want to really set the tone with, how hard we worked in practice. The second thing we talked about is we're the champ. We want to, we want to walk around like it. And I told the kids we don't want to walk around like with our chest out or our nose up or think that we're better than anybody. We just want to walk into the gym knowing that we're going to have to bring our best because everybody we play is going to be out to get us. Everybody we play is going to have a target, we're going to have that target on their back and they're going to bring their best focus and their best effort. And the third thing we talked about is we're the champ. We want to play like it. And playing like it means when you're on the floor that not everything's going to go your way. We don't want guys out there pointing fingers, making excuses, blaming others. We want guys playing in the present, moving on to the next play, and being able to have a strong spirit when adversity happens. So we kind of set the tone with that this season, and I think these guys responded. I don't feel like there were many games out there where we felt like we could just walk on the floor and that we were just better than anybody. I think that the effort that they put in practice translated to what happened in the games, and we finished 28-1, and I didn't know where we would be at the beginning of the year, but these kids really bought into it. And yesterday we talked about Huskerland Bob wrote that article, and Stu, I think you maybe had us pick to win it here, number 1, and we said, that, fellas, all the article, all the ink is going to say that nobody's going to beat Bergan. Bergan's the, clear-cut favorite. And so we said, there's a lot on our shoulders. They put a lot on our shoulders, but, we felt like we built our shoulders up, throughout the course of the season, how hard we worked in practice, how we showed up every night. Throughout our conference and our conference tournament, we told our guys our shoulders are big, we're ready to carry anything, and anything that comes through this state tournament, our shoulders are big enough to handle it. So these guys did. Norfolk Catholic, they made it really hard. They made it really difficult there. Geez, they got such a big zone. We're not used to playing against that type of zone. It's a little unconventional. They play on the arc, and they made it very difficult, but again, these guys' shoulders were big enough. We weathered it, we handled it. It wasn't pretty. Part of that was our fault, but part of that I think was Norfolk Catholic as well too. So, but these guys found a way to get it done, and what a great accomplishment! Set the school record for wins in the season, and really proud of them.
Did you have to